BJP MPs have now formally written to the Lok Sabha Speaker seeking the suspension of TMC MP Kalyan Banerjee following that ruckus that was seen during the JPC meet on Waqf Bill. The MPs have demanded filing of an FIR and the consequent arrest of Kalyan Banerjee after the controversial statements that he made and the ruckus that ensued during the JPC meet on Waqf Bill. The move that escalates the political tensions between the BJP and the TMC in the ongoing controversy. The BJP MPs have urged that an FIR may be lodged against Kalyan Banerjee for what they say unprecedented gundaism, unpardonable violence and life-threatening attack. The BJP MP have said that along with the other members of the panel, they witnessed the act of gundaism and unpardonable violence perpetrated by Kalyan Banerjee. They say that the actions surpassed all limits of a civilized behavior expected from a member of parliament, and not acting against Kalyan Banerjee, they argued, would tarnish the parliamentary system beyond repair. They've even cited Rule 316B of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business in the Lok Sabha that the unethical conduct of Kalyan Banerjee may be referred to the Committee of Ethics for Examination, Investigation and Report for considering rescinding his membership. So they've urged for rescinding the membership of Kalyan Banerjee, further asking for an FIR to be registered and the consequent arrest of Kalyan Banerjee after the ruckus and violence that was seen that marred the JPC meeting on the amendments being proposed to the Waqf Bill. I will just go across to Madhurima and Gopi in a bit, but these are essentially the contents of the letter that's been written to the Lok Sabha Speaker. It's Abhijit Gangopadhyay, Nishikant Dubey and Aparajita Sarangi who have written to the Lok Sabha Speaker. Important to add here that it was Abhijit Gangopadhyay who was seen engaged in who engaged in a scuffle, that argument that was seen during the JPC meeting. Let's first up go across to Madhurima and then to Gopi. Madhurima, if you can once again take us to the contents of that letter in which the leaders have essentially urged action against Kalyan Banerjee.
Well, Samiksha, it's just been a day, and after what really transpired in that JPC meeting inside the Parliament House, where it has been alleged that Kalyan Banerjee interrupted the meeting, spoke out of turn, and when not allowed to speak out of turn, lost his cool and smashed a glass bottle, injuring himself. And what is also being alleged, that our sources have also told us that he even went on and hurled abuses at Mr. Abhijit Gangopadhyay and even on the JPC committee chairperson Jagdambika Pal. So after that, three BJP MPs, including Nishikant Dubey, Abhijit Gangopadhyay and Aparajita Sarangi, have written a letter to Lok Sabha Speaker urging him to take action and refer this matter to the Ethics Committee. And until then, Mr. Banerjee should not be allowed, should stand suspended and should not be allowed to attend any of the meetings of the JPC committee on the Waqf Bill. Also, what needs to be seen here is that letter has also sought an FIR in the matter because the three MPs have alleged that this is not the first time, Samiksha, that Mr. Kalyan Banerjee has behaved in an unparliamentary manner and has gotten away with it. This time they have asked the ethics committees to step in.
Right. Madhurima, stay with us. Let's take that same point across to Gopi also. Gopi, talking about the kind of action that the BJP has sought, demanding an FIR and expulsion of Kalyan Banerjee from the parliamentary proceedings. Take us once again through the stand of the TMC in all this, these incidents, so as to say, given that this is not one of a kind incident, there have been repeated incidents where Kalyan Banerjee has indulged in such acts of violence and tried to disrupt the JPC meetings.
Well, in fact, Samiksha, as you've correctly mentioned, that yes, this is not for the first time that any of the TMC leaders have involved into this act of Gundaism. But when you speak about the rule of 316BA of the rule of ethics of Parliament, this in fact is a horrendous crime, if we could say so, which had happened at the JPC meet during the discussion of Waqf bill, which had happened between Gangopadhyay and Banerjee. While using of glass bottle, breaking of glass bottle, also targeting, not to forget Jagdambika Pal, was also a thing to be looked at. So there is a possibility that such behavior might repeat in future, and so to stop this kind of actions, future course of actions, we BJP has in fact written a letter to the Speaker asking them to take strict action against the TMC leaders.
All right, Gopi and Madhurima, thank you for the moment. Let's now take a look at other stories that we are tracking. This is Bharat in 5 minutes.